Christian Figueroa credits Adventist education with his decision to get baptized. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and this is All God's People. Christian Figueroa grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist tradition, regularly attended church with his family, and understood Adventist beliefs. But it wasn't until he encountered experiences at La Sierra Academy and La Sierra University that his own spiritual life and identity fell into focus. I grew up in the Adventist environment, but I never felt that I was fully integrated into it, Christian said. What inspired me was actually coming to the schools. The window into a deeper personal faith cracked open during the first chapel service Christian attended when he arrived at La Sierra Academy's high school. Later on, he was further influenced through the spiritual support and encouragement of his girlfriend, whom he met at La Sierra University. Then a religion class taught by Dr. Kendra Haloviak Valentine last year inspired a flash of divine insight, furthering Christian's journey. He was baptized last June by La Sierra University Chaplain Decena in an outdoor baptistry on the campus's Founders Green. Read more of Christian's inspiring story at the link in the description box. A great story of service from a PUC alumna, Mary Johnson. Her first international mission trip to Mexico during her freshman year at PUC led her to change her major and marked a turning point in her life. Since that trip nearly 2 decades ago, Mary has served on almost 70 mission trips, locally and worldwide. She first graduated from PUC in 1999 with a degree in Spanish and later earned her master's degree in education. After college, she spent a year as a missionary in Puerto Rico. Mary even took a year off during her career as a high school Spanish teacher to go on as many mission trips as possible. Read more of Mary's story at the link in the description box. From our college and university to our school in Mentone, California, where students have class in their own school garden. Before each class, the kids gather for worship and object lessons. Then they plant, pull weeds, water, and learn the health benefits of the food they plant. Since Mentone is conveniently situated in the middle of orange groves, students also help harvest oranges. Well, the gardening class as it stands is a bountiful resource for growth and learning. Some future goals are to expand the class so that students can learn to create an irrigation system for the garden, build a shed, and experience commerce by selling some of their produce at the local farmers market. Way to go, Mentone students. Continue learning and growing and enjoying the fruits of your labors. While we're on the subject of gardening, I have to share what's happening at Holbrook Indian School. Their farm was established with the focus of holistic education through sustainable farming. A part of that initiative is Garden to Plate, where students help to grow, harvest, and prepare organic, nutrient-dense produce. The food is used in the cafeteria to make delicious, healthy meals for the students and staff. And it's also sold to staff members in more than 100 families in 3 local communities to help sustain the program. And thanks to the generous support of donors, Holbrook now has a fully funded garden lab classroom. Daniel Nichols, HIS Agricultural Director, has a dedicated space that helps combine instruction and practice for his students. You can read more about the garden lab and about Holbrook Indian School's sustainable farming at the links in the description box. I find it so interesting that Ellen White talked about the importance of gardening so many years ago. Working the soil is one of the best kinds of employment, calling the muscles into action and resting the mind. Study in agricultural line should be the A, B, and C of the education given in our schools. This is the very first work that should be entered upon. If you haven't had your hands in the soil lately, why not plant something and watch it grow? For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.